Uh, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Julio Aguillar, and I will be giving this speech about prostitution. So I assume we all go to San Jose State, right? We all go. If not, you can leave. But so not so far from here, there's First Street, and if you keep going down First Street, you go to Monterey. So right now it's just like a bunch of nice buildings, nice restaurants. But if you keep going down on First, you'll see motels. And these aren't your Super 8 or Motel 6 motels. Nah, people stay, they ain't staying there for 2 nights. Because around that area, you see a bunch of girls. They're wearing their cheetah leggings, they got the fake designer bag. And if you think twice about it, you get that little, image that, these aren't no regular girls. They're prostitutes. Now, prostitution is illegal in California. But I think the government should legalize prostitution. The United States government should legalize prostitution. Why is that? 3 main points. Reduce HIV/AIDS in the community. 2, empower sex workers and give them rights. And 3, reduce crime. So, let's start with AIDS. So, HIV/AIDS is transmitted through anal sex, oral sex, gay sex, all that stuff. And it's basically caused because people easily, dirty drug needles and all that. So, let's get some facts. So, according to the CDC, in the United States, there are 1.1 million people living with HIV. 1 in 7 don't know about it. And in 2017, there were 38,739 new cases. That's a staggering number, very alarming. There's people all over the country living with this disease. There's no cure, super deadly. All right, so now, what can we do to reduce that number, bring it down? So, easy, legalize it. If you're gonna buy sex, might as well buy it legal. Just like buying a car. You got $100 in your wallet, try to have a good time, do it the legal way. Because, let me just spit some facts right now. In the Netherlands, the HIV rate in adults is 0.20%. How about the United States? 0.30. There's a difference right there. But here's the catch. In the Netherlands, prostitution is legal everywhere. You go to Amsterdam, there's De Wallen, one of the biggest red light districts in the world. You see advertisements for brothels and everything all over there. We have that here also. It's called Las Vegas, Nevada. You go there, there's brothels everywhere. There's girls offering you stuff. They give you out phone numbers like crazy. See? And in Nevada, they have HIV checks for all sex workers. So they are mandated by law to go to clinics, get checked up, and make sure they're negative. Now, 2, crime. So, one of the biggest problems that arises from illegal prostitution is crime. Because human trafficking. Human trafficking involves people smuggling women from other places to, these sex workers. And in this dark business, the more we fight against it, the more it goes underground. And the more human trafficking and prostitution goes underground, the more violent the crime gets. In San Francisco, 65% of the Asian women in the massage parlors are abused, or physically assaulted by the customers. In that statistic, only 50% of the massage parlors were interviewed, were data collected from. Now, how can you solve the crime? Again, legalize prostitution. So, in New Zealand, in 2003, they legalized prostitution. Full stop. No cap. So, after legalizing prostitution, there was no incidence of human trafficking, according to Abigail Blanco from the University of Tampa. That's amazing. There's no crime because prostitution was legalized. The girls didn't have to go underground. There weren't no violent pimps abusing them. They could go on the street and run like a normal business. See, prostitution works. Legalized prostitution works. Now, 3rd, we should legalize it because it empowers the sex workers, gives them rights, gives them legal rights, health rights, and safety rights. So, going back to SF, 65% of the Asian women in the parlors, they're getting abused. They're getting hit by their pimps, by the customers. But now, let's go back to New Zealand real quick. In New Zealand, after legalization, 90% of sex workers felt that they gained rights. It's amazing. Legal rights, health rights, safety rights. The government was monitoring their work, making sure nothing was happening, nothing was going wrong. Now, also, in New Zealand, one prostitute was actually able to sue her brothel owner because he was abusing her. That's a prime example of how these women are gaining rights and are able to fight back. So this is why we should legalize prostitution in the United States and everywhere. Thank you for listening.